Welcome to Joburg Today. I am Zizi Paul. The Rez Gallery is a place where artists from all over the world gather to display their unique art pieces. Based in Johannesburg, we just had to check it out.
For me, it's always I've been trying to tell a story in my own way, with my own resources. I don't believe in following recipes. I'm never going to do what somebody else is doing because that is not in my interest, it's not part of my nature. Part of my nature is just trying to do the best I can with what I got. This gallery essentially is a production gallery. What I mean with that is I invite artists and I collaborate with them. Sometimes I produce prints. I do kind of fine art printing. I will describe my gallery as progressive, no pretentious, and open to everyone. The way I do things, they are more geared up to attract, hopefully, a younger audience. It's beautiful to, after 9 years being in South Africa, just to offer the public in general a variety.
This is Yolanda, and you're watching Joburg Today.
We are dying to hear from you, so do visit our Facebook page, joburgtoday.tv, follow us on Twitter @JoburgToday, and if you're on the run, pockettv.mobi. That's pocket with an I. Theatre has the power to open up our minds and ignite our imagination. The Forgotten Angle Theatre collaboration was born just for this purpose, showing us the value that theatre adds to our South African culture.
The company's full name is the Forgotten Angle Theatre Collaborative. So Theatre Collaborative, firstly, because we're not just about dance, we want to embrace as many art forms as possible. Collaborative because we are dedicated to collaboration. It's everybody really working together. And then Forgotten Angle because we're about exploring things that we've forgotten or parts of ourselves that we've forgotten.
New point. Those warm-ups are really a chance for us to, as performers, to find a mutual sense of a performative style. And then the last 15 minutes we use as a way of bringing everyone's consciousnesses into the room, to sound a little bit hippie-esque, and to focus on open gaze and being present and working with each other, focus really on ensemble skills, on presence and understanding how everyone else is moving around you and where you fit in.
It's not only dancers, we work with musicians, we work with actors, we work with visual artists, with filmmakers, depending on what specific creative project requires.
I think the most difficult thing being a dancer is being able to be versatile, because we're working with different people, different choreographers. It's mainly to shift from one style of dance to the other one.
The challenges for me in dance would definitely be the emotional side of it. I'm a trained dancer, so the physicality of it, by now it's easy for me to get, but I think the emotional side is always a challenge because you always have to put yourself into dark places you don't want to be.
We're working on a project called Cargo Precious, which has been commissioned for the National Arts Festival in Grahamstown for the main program. We're collaborating with Sylvain Strike from Fortune Cookie Theatre Company, which is inspired by the story of Sarah Bartman, the Hottentot Venus, as some people refer to her, and her journey from Cape Town to England and then on to France. And what we're focusing on this part is the only undocumented part of her life. It's a nice mix of different energies, ideas. It's a real cross-discipline kind of approach. It's not pure dance, it's not pure theatre, we're mixing things together.
I'm Bryce Nicholson and you're watching Joburg Today.
We love bringing you exclusives. Staying on the forgotten angle, Maps chats to Kieran.
Today in studio we have Kieran Gina. Kieran, how are you doing?
I'm very well, and yourself?
I understand that you're from Durban, but here you are in Joburg. So what brought you here?
Well, my parents relocated to Johannesburg years ago, and I stayed in Johannesburg with them and pursued my career in the arts.
Do you think you would have been able to pursue it in Durban more than in Joburg?
Johannesburg has a spark. There's something about Johannesburg CBD that invites all African artists from the continent of Africa as well as international spaces, and it's like a melting pot for all artists and creatives to connect and establish networks and create work.
Mm-hmm. And I also know that you were one of the 200 of Mail and Guardian's artists. So tell me about your art and what makes it unique.
Well, it was a really nice privilege to be honored by Mail and Guardian as one of the top 200 for performance arts in the creative arts. And what I do is basically I call myself a chameleon, basically, a cosmopolitan Creole chameleon. And what I do is I create interdisciplinary art, and I use different disciplines such as dance, theater, video, and fashion, and I combine them together to formulate something that's experimental and unique, so that as the next generation, we are experimenting to find a unique signature for theatre and specifically the arts.
Yeah, and how do you, because we're always told growing up is that you need to focus on one thing if you're going to be good at it, right? So how do you stay on top of your game, and also is there one focus that you have?
Well, you see, the thing is, I always say time management is the key to all of these possibilities. I do have a focus, and that is primarily in performance arts and linking the different art spaces together. But for me, it's about passion and finding what is it that really drives you. So I plan ahead, sometimes 6 months to 2 years in advance of what I would like to accomplish within that time bracket. And then I just attack whatever I need to do and make sure that I accomplish it. Sometimes it's just in the doing that you get the results that you want. And whether it's, I'm not really a perfectionist, and I believe that art should breathe. So the more ideas you spark up and you cultivate conversation and people have their feedback in it, then the art grows, It doesn't necessarily stay as a sterile form.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much for coming through in studio.
It's a pleasure.
Learned a lot from you.
Hi, I'm Rochelle and you're watching Joburg Today.
Don't forget to check out our special focus section, and if you want to know where Joburg is headed, check out Joburg Tomorrow. That's it from me, Ziz. I leave you now with Rubber Duck Screw Loose.
Back in ETV.
I got a screw loose in my shoe. I got a screw loose just for you. I got a screw loose for Cape Town. And when you find me on the street with a screw loose in my feet, Cape Town's my playground, my playground. I got a screw loose in my head. 10 shots, knock, knock, who's there? On the rocks we rode through Cape Town. And I say, sweet, so say it's a crime to drink whiskey mixed with lime. All this time we fight for one more night, we fight. Please don't take these so feet from this street. please save my soul. Put this screw back in my shoe, and please don't stop it. I won't stop until my heart stops loving you. I got a screw loose in my shoe. I got a screw loose just for you, and oh how the city waits for the showdown. Between the wheel and the floor, between the deaf folk and the door. All this time we fight for one more night. We fight. Please don't take this offbeat from this street. Please save my soul. Put the screw back in my shoe, and please don't stop it. I won't stop until my heart stops loving you. I got a screw loose in my shoe. I got a screw loose just for you. I got a screw loose for Cape Town. And please don't take these feet from this street. Please save my soul. Put the screw back in my shoe, and please don't stop it. I won't stop until my heart stops loving you.